way? Sure. What's up? Oh, I thought my charm could win you over. Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need me, etc.
Oh, it's you. You need something repaired or something? Anything's better than staying here. Let's go. If we run, we might still catch Benny. Well, you might. I'll just be wheezing along behind you. You really enjoy dragging me into situations where I get shot at, don't you, boss? Oh, good. Now there's an army of robots. You don't do things by halves, do you, boss? Don't worry, boss. I'm sure the sudden tension in the air is just a thunderstorm. What can I do for you, boss?
Move along. No loitering.
Don't you just love that platinum chip? Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do. Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. Sure! If the chip can be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy. I'll be waiting right here. Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else? Come back later if you need anything.
Hey, asshole! Everyone loves a good insult, am I right? So you'll love Hadrian live at the Aces Theater. Hadrian, the insult comic! Did I stutter, fucktard? See, I'm using insults to promote the act. That was my idea. Fuck off, ass breath. You've already heard my spiel. You really gotta go see Adrian.
Hey. Hey,
Our top stories. Refugees in Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legend known as Lanius, who is said to be...
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
Don't worry. I'll stay out of trouble from now on. Honest. I may have overheard some things at Gamora that I passed on to the NCR. That's all. Honest. No. Well, not really. I mean, I'm not listening through doors or sneaking around or anything. People talk out loud, and I just pay attention. The NCR likes to keep tabs on the activities of the families, and they pay me good caps to hang around the casinos and keep my ears open. It isn't normally. The NCR wanted me to just gamble and listen, nothing else. What? I only talked to Captain Curtis over at McCarran. I would never work with slavers. Honest. Okay. I do odd jobs here and there, usually helping Sarah keep the vault tidy. I came to New Vegas to be a professional gambler. Too bad for me that the professional part isn't working out so good. But I love gambling, so I'm here to stay on the strip until they kick me out. Goodbye.
This ain't your business. Walk off and forget you saw anything. Oh, murder business. Now fuck off or else. Shit. Look, we're just following orders. We, need to take this up with the boss.
You'll get no trouble from me.
We got the message. We're going.
Hello?
I guess those games finally got the real time to get light.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Hey, having you tonight is my pleasure. Your room is ready. Okay, you know where to go. See you soon.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Watch the slots. They're robbery.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? You may find one in the workshop. You're a friend to the tribe, so I trust it will not find its way into the wrong hands. See ya.
What can I do for you? Pleasure doing business with you.
careful. They got spies all over. You've seen them too, haven't you? Between you and me, I don't think she studied at an accredited institution.
Howdy. I wait.
Get moving, profligate. Do not make Caesar wait. How many? Hardly a day's work, but then again, you're not Legion. How many? So, you're getting some exercise. Killing one profligate is the work of a child. Just 2? A good bit of hunting. Here's your payment. Was there something else you wanted to bother me with? Wale.
True to Caesar.
What can I do for you, boss?
By order of Caesar, your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
Legatus Linnaeus is on the march. When he arrives, the real slaughter will begin.
Awe, are you ready to return to Cottonwood Cove? Wale.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge.
Howdy again. Pleasure doing business with you.
The arena. I felt the earth shake when the evil below the pool was destroyed.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionnaires. I'm quite proud.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned mannequin.
Awe, true to Caesar.
The camps are getting crowded.
Yes? Here.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Okay, boss. I'll just wait.
I didn't think anyone could kill an NCR Ranger in single combat.
Was there more for us to discuss? I know the captain well. If you wish to be of service, go talk to him. Bear in mind that you are now responsible for guarding the secret of his true allegiance. If the NCR finds out, we'll know how that happened. Excellent. Had you simply killed them, the Omertas would have sent another group after Martina eventually. You've saved me the trouble of coming up with a more permanent solution. And Martina is free to go about her business as usual. Well done. Wale.
You've proven yourself to be a true friend of the Legion. We have a safe house available to our agents in the Mojave. Here's the key. It's an excellent place to rest and store extra equipment. In addition, one of our veterans, Atticus, visits the house every few days. While he's there, you can acquire items useful for stealthy operations against our enemies from him.
Lupa met an honorable death in the arena.
Our way, true to Kaisar.
Yes. Do you have something to report? Well done. It will be very useful in the coming battle against the snipers the NCR will no doubt have hidden in the hills near the dam. Wale.
Lupa met an honorable death in the arena.
Right behind. This crouch walking is hell on my back, boss.
Soon, Caesar will send in his best troops from the Arizona camp.
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say I'm displeased. Let me see. My God, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the Alliance is a bad idea. Until next time.
The NCR won't know what hit them.
Huh? Ah, the vaunted hero of the Legion. What can I do for you? Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor. Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans. Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest great Khan is scarcely a match for a Legion recruit. The burned man would lead their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is... You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Whoa!
Watch out! Come on.
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the Fiends now that Motor Runner's dead.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all. I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans. It makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory? The followers of the Apocalypse keep many records of the past. It's been a long time since we associated with them, but they might have something. Until you do find me something, though, know that I still plan to lead the great Khans to fight for Caesar. Farewell.
The runners are saying that the NCR is sending in their... lead shock troops to try and
I heard
push
from
back
one of
the
Melissa's
Legion.
runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass. So the NCR makes peace with the king.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
Hello.
Smoke rising from the east spells trouble. I hope the Legion isn't on the move. The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes? Yes, some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies, but they turned to drugs. I was never much involved in the cultural side of that project, but Ezekiel was. He's a member of the Followers like myself, but his particular field is pre-war history and tribal culture. I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another. He rarely stops in here these days. You'd do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's always looking for new tribes to study. Was there something else you needed? Sure. You'll need to wait. What's up?
Still making a nuisance of yourself? Another satisfied customer. Alexander doesn't pay me to talk.
Hey,
You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you? Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history. Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that. Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we established relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs. The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see, oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do. Here, I salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff. The gunrunners ought to help the followers by donating some of that firepower they've got.
So the NCR makes peace with the kings now.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need? This is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite behind. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer. If you should ever tire wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself. Ah, you're...
Where was that mercy of Bitter Springs?
Hey.
Something else you wanted?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Hello.
Yes. Did you have an update on the Khans? Good riddance. We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's done anything about it. In any event, no one will miss them. And I've got another mission for you. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, we'll need to act. I need you to uncover what they're up to and stop it if it threatens the NCR. Any questions? Head to their casino, Gomorrah, and ask around. If you discover that what they're up to threatens the NCR, stop it. The Omertas themselves likely won't be forthcoming, so you may need to talk to some of their help to pick up a trail. Anything else? Our preliminary research shows that the Omertas used to do some business in Freeside, mostly buying weapons. Any other questions? Liza O'Malley at the embassy may have some information for you as well. Dismissed. Have you discovered what the Omertas are up to? If you must, but please keep it brief.
President Kimball is going to arrive pretty soon to give...
What do you want? I'm here to keep everything in order. As a friend of the Legion, I can offer you some supplies while you're here. No, there are other places that require my attention. I have some goods collected during my travels. You may take something if you wish. Take it.
Move along.
They let ghouls into the strip now. They let ghouls into the strip now. Can I help you?
Don't be carrying any guns into the casino.
Welcome back. What can I do for you this time? Ah, excellent. I received word you may be coming. We helped the receptionist over at Gomorrah with some thugs that were taking advantage of her. She owes us a favor. Go talk to her. She'll be able to point you in the right direction.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
It's good to see such an It's good to see such an
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Morning.
Well, howdy, partner. Good. Where to, partner?
I take it you've come to deliver the Platinum Chip? I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the Platinum Chip has been delivered. Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail. This is not the time for Q&A. Kindly hand over the chip. Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made. Yes, so far as you've seen, all it does is change the picture on the Securitron's face screens from policemen to soldiers. But as you'll see, some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I. Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip. I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself. Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups, while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam. What did you want to discuss? That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the Platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss? Yes, I know. It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice.